Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Primetime, and you already know you on Primetime Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Primetime.
To this day. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we, man? Oh man, last night was Showtime's last pay-per-view fight. Man, oh man, sad, but look, it was nothing to be sad about last night. I tell you this much, because Showtime was definitely in the building and alive last night. And look, let me tell you, that had to be one of the best pay-per-views. That was definitely, if you want to say that was a going out party for Showtime, it was a going out party. You hear me? Everybody was in the building. You know, Mike Tyson was in the building. You know, it was all kinds of stars. Caleb Plant was in the building. You know, it was just a whole slew of super talented actors and athletes at this fight here. Even your boy Floyd Mayweather was there, front row and center. You know how it was. Matter of fact, he was there because his protege, Curmel Moulton, was fighting on that undercard. And man, good God, that boy right there, look, 17 years old, man. 17. I met him when he was 16, but he's 17 now. And boy, his second pro debut fight. First round, KO. You know, just like on the video game. Yeah, your boy Floyd Mayweather's new protege, Curmel Moulton, knocked out Hunter Toberfield in round one and won his second pro boxing fight at the age of 17 years old, y'all. Man, look. I'm trying to tell you, I had to meet this kid in person. You know what I'm saying? Went all the way out there to Cali to go meet this kid in the valley. Straight up, you know, wonderful kid, super smart, super intelligent, super aware of the moment and place he's in. And let me tell you, just hearing him talk and articulate, to be interviewed right after he performed and, you know, did a showcasing match. This was one of the telltale signs of showing that he is ready, he's primed. And look, Floyd is one of the best. He's one of the best at picking out talent, and he saw in him the same thing he saw in Gervonta Tank Davis, the same thing he saw in Devin Haney, the same thing he saw in Shakur. You know, so many other fighters that Mayweather, you know, he spots out something in them, and I don't know, whatever it is, he knows. He knows. He's good. He's good, man. And Curmel Moulton is just a product of Mayweather's genius. You know, his talent of being able to spot a golden goose. You know, this boy right here is a golden goose, and he gonna lay nothing but golden bombs every time he step in that ring. For real. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? I look for nothing but greatness for this young kid. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? As long as he keep his head together like he got it, keep his circle tight like he got it, keep his family around him like he got it, keep Mayweather, you know, training him and getting his mind mentally ready, because I'm pretty sure, you know, Mayweather Sr. and many others in the TMT family is taking care of this young kid to make sure his career goes the right way. So wow. Congratulations, my man Curmel. Hey, man, look, it was a pleasure meeting you, straight up from the heart. So anyway, moving right on to the next fight I want to showcase. It was plenty other fights. You know, my boy Michel, he won his fight. And you know, it was good to see him come back in his winning fashion. But the fight I really want to jump right on into is my boy Matías versus Ergashev. And boy, I tell you, woo, that fight right there, it was everything they said it was gonna be. Your boy Subriel Matias, look, 19 wins, 19 KOs, only one loss. And Ergashev, 23-0 with 20 KOs. So you already know that's the premise for something great, right? And it really was. Your boy Ergashev came out the first round throwing bombs, boom, 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 rocking your boy Matías, you know, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? And everybody like, oh, you know, the commentators like Matías, you know, he's starting out slow and yada, yada, yada. And I'm watching him, and the way Ergashev is throwing these bombs, but Matías, matter of fact, let me rewind it. The first punch Ergashev threw, you know, probably like the second or third shot, hit the stomach, the body of Matías, and pushed him back to the ropes. Boom! Like, yo, we like, oh my God, this dude got power. And he is just throwing bombs on Matías. But as I'm looking, Matías is kind of rocking with his punches. So what I learned from that was Matías was absorbing his energy. He was rocking with the punches, almost like timing it with his body perfectly so that those punches wouldn't really have the effect it should have. He felt them, but it wasn't like what we thought it was. We thought he was getting hit with bombs, but what he actually was doing. Now, let me pause you right there. Let me take you to an interview a few days before. They said, oh, what are you going to do about this knockout guy? You know, no one has went past the fifth round with, you know, Ergashev. You know, do you think you're going to be able to, you know, withstand his power shots? And Matías, you know, from Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, oh, my bad. That song just died in my head when I said his name. My bad. I digress. Matías, he replied and said, I'm paraphrasing here, I'm not saying it, you know, identically right. I'm not reading from no card, but I do remember very well. He said something to the effect of, you know, it only takes me a few rounds to download my opponent, and once I've done that, then I implement my plan. Yeah. So now, go right back to that spot, pull that pen out. Okay, so yeah, your boy Matías is taking these shots and rocking back and forth, and I'm like, yo, why don't you throw something? And he throw a little pity pat, like pat, 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 you know, pat, pat, pat. And I'm like, yo, what is he doing? What is he doing to me? And anyway, second round, he come out doing kind of the same thing, but he done got a little closer, doing the guard thing, taking some shots, throwing a little bit, and then all of a sudden, bang, bang, he throw a combo and rocks your boy Ergashev back. Oh, to a point where Ergashev stepped back, like, hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, and now Matías is stepping closer with that guard doing the same thing. Little pity pat, bing, bing, bing. Now he throw a combo here and there, bing, bing, bang. But your boy Ergashev still throwing bombs. Still throwing bomb. Bomb, 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 boom, 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 boom. Yeah, for real, Ergashev was throwing serious bombs. But anyway, Matías was still absorbing them bombs. But now he throwing combos, he picking it up a little bit. Man, I'm seeing something here. And then the third round. Now your boy Matías has opened up what most people in America say a kind of whoop A. So yeah, he opens up that can and Ergashev put his nose in it and smelt it and felt the combos from Matías. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. Your boy opened up that can, man, and now Matías is throwing combos, stepping in close to your boy Ergashev, smothering his power shots. He can't really cock that arm back when somebody in your face. So that's what he was doing. Eureka! Yeah, now you understand. Prime Time has caught you up to speed in what Matías was actually doing. He was downloading how far I need to be to smother this man's shots. Yeah, because if he was far back, he would have been eating them bombs like he was eating in the first round. Yeah, that one that pushed him back to the roots. Yeah. But instead of that, instead of allowing Ergashev to have the foot in range to cock that big shotgun called an arm, he got back and hit Matías. Matías was right up in his grill. He was right at his drive-through window like, yes, no, that's not my order. My order is your O. Your O to go. Your boy Matías drove up through the Ergashev express line drive-through window and ordered a large combo of Ergashev O to go. Cause you know what happened? You don't know what happened, do you? I know you don't. Look, I understand. This fight wasn't really on a lot of people's radar. But your boy Subriel Matias stopped another opponent. Yeah. Your boy Ergashev corner waved him off after 4 rounds. Yeah. Adding another TKO to the record and handing Ergashev his first professional loss. Yeah, Matías Ergashev. Hashtag that, y'all. Because I'm telling you, that was a firefight. And your boy, Matías, he said he'll take Gervonta Tank Davis. He'll take whoever at 135. He got the belt. Woo! Y'all, he is the IBF Super Lightweight World Champion, Subriel Matias. Boy, that was a barn burner. Your boy Ergashev, he said that his leg was hurting, and see what had happened was he was getting hit with a lot of combos in the head, and somehow that head trauma hurt his thigh. And you know, when you get hit like that, sometimes pain travels from your brain to your thigh. And I don't know why he even came up with that excuse. I would have used my boy Hector Luis Garcia excuse, you know, back when he was fighting Gervonta Tank Davis. You know, he said he couldn't see out his eye. You know, I would have went with the eye thing first and maybe said, you know, like my thigh was hurt before the fight and I just, you know, couldn't maneuver like I look, he needs to get a good PR team to help him out and when he do interviews to prepare him for if he lose, you know, in the future, you know, maybe. But just saying, you know, I'm not in his corner team or nothing, but I'm just saying, you know, Sugar Hill, you know, maybe you can, I don't know, maybe it's too late. Yeah, it is too late, because your boy Matías, hey, he is the deal. He is the real deal out there in Puerto Rico. He the man. He said next fight he want to be in Puerto Rico and fight. Hey, he deserve it after the way he put that beating on that boy when he come out the daggone corner. Anyway, moving right along. I got to move right along. There's so much to cover. I mean, it truly so much to cover. So, matter of fact, since it is, let me move right on to the next fight. And I just kind of mentioned him, and that's none other Hector Luis Garcia. Yeah. Your boy was going up against Lamont Roach, defending his title for the first time against Lamont Roach. Yeah. It was, ooh. I tell you what, look, your boy Roach, hey man, you know, this was his second chance at a title. You know, he fought a fighter and you know, and he lost. He came up short. You know, a retired fighter. Fighter that actually Shakur Stevenson beat and took the belt from. And, you know, so Lamont Roach, this was his second chance at, you know, some gold. You know, and you know how it is with second chances in this world. You know, they may never come again. You know? And I'm going to tell you, you know, a lot of people were criticizing Lamont Roach, you know, saying that he left it to the referees in his last fight, and he even kind of, you know, admitted that, you know, after this fight, you know, that he won't, you know, he can't leave it to the judges no more, you know, and look, I'm gonna tell you, it was a good fight. It was a good fight. You know, and it went the distance. But I'm gonna tell you, the knockdown that Lamont Roach got at the last round, that set him apart. That changed the whole trajectory of the fight, because you know what's crazy? Even how well Lamont Roach actually beat Hector Luis Garcia. You know, to me, he convincingly won with, I wouldn't even be mad to say unanimous decision in my book. You know, he controlled the fight. He kept Hector Garcia for a majority of the whole fight backpedaling, looking like the challenger. And the Hector Luis Garcia that we knew before, you know, the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, he had more dog in him. He had more fight and bite in him. And you saw more of a patient Garcia with this fight. He didn't have a lot of head movement, and he was just too patient. He didn't let his hands go as much. And, you know, everyone says, you know, when you lose a fight or get knocked out, it either takes something out of you or either it puts something in you. And after last night's display from Hector Luis Garcia, it shows that Gervonta Tank Davis fight took something out of him. Or maybe, just maybe, Lamont Roach was the better man last night. Maybe Lamont Roach knew that he was always the better man, because at the end of the fight, Lamont Roach, after winning a split decision, even though I don't understand how in the world that was a split decision, even Lamont Roach alluded to that, but Lamont Roach said that, he knew he couldn't leave it up to the judges. He said, you see they gave, a split decision. So, and that was a cherry on top to hear him say that. A lot of fighters and a lot of boxers don't speak up and say the things they want to say. They try not to ruffle the feathers, but Lamont Roach Jr., him and his pops, they went in and did what they needed to do. He came out and new WBA lightweight champion of the world. Yeah. Lamont Roach Jr. Super featherweight title, that is. So, Lamont Roach, he walked out the new WBA super featherweight champion, y'all. Yeah, man. And that was Hector Luis Garcia's first title defense, and he lost it. Last pay-per-view at Showtime. I know that was painful, but at the same time, I celebrate my brother Lamont Roach Jr. Hey, he did his thizzle. He went out there. He didn't leave it to the judges. He didn't leave no guessing of who won and who should have won. Somebody got robbed. They know what it is. Everybody that saw that fight, that got some real human eyes and a real heart, a real soul, and real compassion, of honesty and loyalty, and just being a straight up person, they know Roach won that unanimously. Yeah, in my book. So, anyway, moving right along, y'all. Boy, that Jermell Charlo versus Jose Benavidez. Boy. Because them boys, man, they was talking some straight trash to each other in that first press conference. I gotta be honest, Jose Benavidez was talking trash first. He came out before Jermell even got on and was like, man, forget his mental health, man. He probably faking, yada, yada, yada. And why he ain't putting the title up, yada, yada, yada. And I'm going to expose him. I'm going to break him down. I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to beat him up. He was going in. And then, Jermell Charlo, he tried to keep himself composed. You could tell he really did go through something, because he maintained himself for most as possible, but he threw some nice shots back at Jose Benavidez in that presser, and he said, he ain't never been in the ring with nobody like me, and I'm going to expose him. I'm going to show him, you too small. You too small. You ain't big enough for me. And so, hey, that right there set the premise for this whole pay-per-view, honestly. I think the pay-per-view would have been good, but it wouldn't have had the fire behind it because of this fight right here, because of these two right here with that explosive press conference interview that they did virtual style. That set the premise for Showtime is they making it Showtime right now, go time. And these two competitors right here, these two champion competitors, they went in there and they displayed exactly what we were looking for. They displayed that grit, that tenacity, that anger, that that aggression, that technique, them bombs. Hey, and it was on from the bell. It was on from the bell. But then all of a sudden, it was like Jamal Charlo, his jab just was more crisper. It was making Jose Benavidez head snap back. And that, my friend, was the beginning of the end. Yeah, because that jab Jermell Charlo had, that up jab, that strong jab. He had like a couple jabs. He had a double, triple jab. And he was, and your boy Jose, he was doing it the Benavidez style. He was picking his shots. He was throwing bombs. He was trading. He was throwing his little combos whenever he found them. And it was only in spurts early on. Only in spurts. But I'm going to tell you, Jamal Charlo, man, he hit Jose Benavidez one time, man. For real, man. He hit that boy, man, so hard, man. I seen snot and sweat come from my boy head, man. I ain't lying, man. I gotta show you the picture, man. Yeah, man. Boy, I mean, Charlo fought like big Charlo, for real. For real. Like, it's two bullies at a new high school. Well, it's one bully at the high school, and then it's a second bully that just come from another school. He moved there because his parents divorced. He had to go to that school now in that other district closer to his mama's mama because she would help him take care of when the other mama was working more jobs because she divorced and left him. But anyway, he beat Charlo only for a bit of a second, it felt like. Because the bombs Charlo was throwing on Jose Benavidez was very, very unnerving. Yeah, seriously. Like, I didn't have no dog in the fight. I was cheering for both guys. I love both fighters. I love the Benavidez family. I love the Charlos. I'm just a fan of boxing. So, hey, miss me with all that. Oh, you need to choose. Pick a side. Why can't I love everybody? Why I gotta do like you? I'm sorry if it offends you. But I met the Benavidez family. I ain't met the Charlos, but I always loved them before I even met the Benavidez family. So why should I choose? Why? I love Boo Boo Andrade. Why should I choose him over David Benavidez? I didn't. But may the best man win. Same way I was with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. May the best man win because I love them both from the heart. See, me, y'all, I'm different from other channels, right? Like, I am truly a fan of boxing. You understand me? And if you don't understand me, let me make it even more clear. I really, from the bottom of my heart, love boxing because boxing protected me when my dad didn't have time to teach me boxing or to defend myself. I would sneak in the living room, lay on the floor behind the couch, and peek around the corner just good enough to watch the fight when I supposed to have been in bed getting ready for school the next morning. Yeah. So, that's just how it was for me. And that's why when I find boxers that I see they journey and I love them as a person outside the ring and I love what they do in the ring, I'm just a fan. I'm sorry. I'm a fan of the human. Not what you're the fan of. Oh, he's because he's from Mexico. Oh, because he's from the USA. I don't care where he's from. Human is what I'm interested in. The human being. So anyway, getting back to man, oh man, yeah, man. Jose Benavidez, man, plenty hard. He brought that hands down, man down. He really made the fight. He really did sell the fight, y'all. You know, and you know, Charlo won unanimous decision, 12-round war. But you know, hey, Jose, you know what I'm saying? He can learn from this. You know what I'm saying? Truly, he can learn from this, and he will learn from this. He'll be back just as strong and sharper as ever. Now he got video to go back on, look on, reflect on, and sharpen his skill and home in even better and come back even better and stronger. So, you know, much love and respect to him, you know. And definitely Jermell Charlo coming a 29-month layoff, 2 years, you know. And hey, this guy right here showed everybody, you know, 2 years and some change. It don't matter. Your will, your determination, your mindset, your focus, your drive, all that plays into the part of your outcome. Yeah. And he had plenty of stuff to try and stop him. Look, he was gone for 2 years. But he came back and he showed that he miles apart from a lot of elite boxers. And that is one of the reasons why I've always been a fan, you know, of Jermell Charlo and his brother, you know. Of course, Jermell, he tried to be great, moved up 2 weight classes to try and fight a bigger man than Canelo Alvarez. But, you know, being a great as Canelo Alvarez, you see what the outcome was. But Jermell Charlo, you know what I'm saying, he, after the fight, named David Benavidez, Caleb Plant as a potential opponent at super middleweight. But he also welcomed Carlos Adames and Janny Beck. You know, hey. He said he welcomed them at middleweight. And he said he would defend or vacate his WBC middleweight world title depending on his next fight. So y'all, I'm telling you, that was one of the best fights of the night, period, to me. It really was. Because to see somebody come back from all of that, you know, to be doubted by so many people who saying, oh, he was going to be rusty and it's going to take him a few rounds. Man, what round? The first round? Yeah, that's all it took. And he didn't take his foot off the gas pedal. You know, great corner, Ronald Shields, them guys, superb. Definitely salute to them. Charlo definitely came in there with the right team, right corner, right mindset, working with Roy Jones. And, well, you know, just really getting his mind together with Roy Jones, I think really showed a lot. And he even said before the fight that his love for boxing is back now. He was like, you know, before, you know what I'm saying, he started, you know, drifting away, taking it for granted a little bit. And, you know, he said sitting and talking with Roy Jones Jr., you know, made him love and have more, not have more, but rejuvenated his love for the sport of boxing again, to look at it from a different aspect. He had a chance to sit back and look at boxing as a fan again when all he was doing was training. He never got a chance to, you know what I mean? So that can make you have some disdain for the sport and mess up your mental and your psyche a little bit. So look, much respect and salute to Jermell Charlo for stepping in that ring after a 2-year layoff against Jose Benavidez, when he could have took any kind of tune-up fight to end this year out with. He could have took an easy one, and nobody would have really, you know, chastised him that bad for it, you know, because it's a 2-year layoff. But to step in the ring with Jose Benavidez when so much was on the line, because now you got two brothers on one card together, you know that the heat is going to be turned up. But Jermell Charlo Charlo came in, 29-month layoff, jumped right into the fire and put the fire out with his extinguishers. Them two left and righties, he had all 90s, straight bombs. And, hey, that's what it is. So, moving right on to the last and the main event of the evening. David Benavidez Jr. versus Demetrius Andrade. And boy, oh boy, that was a barn burner, for real. Just like I expected, just like I anticipated, but, I hated it in a way, because I wanted to see a more from the fight, I guess. I wanted to see, one of those, all out straight war to the last bill, swinging your last fist both tired and they hug it out. I didn't get that at all. No, we didn't get that at all. I'm sorry. Yeah, we didn't get that at all. But we did get a war. As Demetrius Andrade said before the fight, he said, it's wartime, baby. Yeah. It's me again. Yeah. He was there. And, David Benavidez, both of these fighters were taking on two of the boogeymen of boxing, for real. Even though my man Demetrius Andrade was moving up, a couple, divisions, trying to be a 3-division world champion to fight David Benavidez, putting up his interim WBC, super middleweight title on the line. And, hey, it is what it is, It is what it is. It was a very, very good competitive fight. But, look, your boy David Benavidez, he is El Monstro for a reason. For real. And he proved it. He proved it against a very game, a very smart, a very tricky opponent in Demetrius Andrade. And Andrade just didn't have, I think, what he needed all together to really stay out of the way of the barrages of punches that David Benavidez comes packaged with when he steps in the ring. And that was the difference. First round, Demetrius Andrade came out and he was circling them like he's supposed to. He was circling around them, throwing punches, mixing them up in bunches. But somewhere along the line, I think he forgot that, or maybe got hit with something that made him forget that. And he went into, the old Demetrius Andrade, and that's stand and trade and go to war and try and get you out there too, because you don't hit me hard. So I gotta hit you with something to make you respect me. And instead of circling, he abandoned what was working for him, and that was the end of the fight for him. Andrade, 35 years old, the inactivity, not fighting game opponents because opponents wouldn't fight him. All of that, I think, played into the totality of where we are now. Now, you got to think about it. He moved up a couple weight classes to fight this guy, so he could easily move back down and, get some big fights now. A lot of times, when you dare to be great and you lose at it, it makes the guys in the real division, the real weight class that he belongs in, say, oh, okay, I'll fight him now. Oh, yeah, I mean, I've been wanting to fight him. He just wouldn't return my call. I star 69 him back, and, you know, I seen that. Yeah, so a lot of that's going to come out now. But, you know, much respect to Boo Boo, you know, always one of my favorite fighters. You know, I still love him. I still want good for him. I still want him to be a champion. But tonight, the better man clearly was David Benavidez. You know, and, you know, David Benavidez, you know, when I met him, I felt his energy, you know, immediately. Like, you know, when you're a master or a professor, your energy shines off different. And that's kind of how I felt with David Benavidez. You know, his energy was, yo, you know, I'm where I'm at because I put in so much heart and dedication. You remember he was a chubby kid. You know, he probably wouldn't even, you know, I'm pretty sure at one point his dad probably didn't even think he was going to be no champion boxer. You know, seeing a chubby kid just in the ring, just trying to work out, get in shape, you know, so that he wouldn't be bullied or picked on or whatever, laughed at. And he put in that work, he put in that grind, he gave it because his brother Jose Benavidez motivated him. His dad and his brother Jose Benavidez motivated David Benavidez to be who he is because he watched his dad and his brother put so much time and effort and energy and dedication into, you know, this sport called boxing. So, look, I'm telling you right now, you know, nothing but greatness on the horizon. He said he want that Canelo fight next. He asked everybody, who do y'all want to see me next? Do y'all want to see me fight Canelo? Yeah, everybody cheered. So you know what it is. But we're going to see if Canelo even want that smoke. And a lot of people was talking after the fight, saying that, shoot, he'll take that Demetrius Andrade fight right now. He said, make that fight next. Hey, we shall see. We shall see. But anyway, with that being said, that's all I got for this video. You already know the routine when you leave my house. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next, latest, greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website, primetimetalktv.com, and copy you some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out till next time.
It's Primetime Talk TV. We're letting you know. We're letting you know. It's Primetime Talk TV. We're letting you know.
Hey, you on Primetime Talk TV. So you already know to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and smash that bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next, latest, and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go to the website, primetimetalktv.com, and cop you some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out.